Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a special guest, Karina. It was funny because this morning, she was like, do you think you can stop and get ramen? And then I was like, sure. I was like, should we just do a mukbang? She's like, I'm so down. So when I got home with the mukbang, she's like, I'm so excited. I was like, for the mukbang or for the video?
I was like, no.
She's like, for the food. So the only reason she's here is because I bribed her with food.
With
no,
ramen.
I'm kidding. I've actually been wanting to do a ramen video, like just a mukbang life update. So I was like, let me just do it. We'll chat with Karina, see how she's doing, see how I'm doing. I feel like we haven't really like updated you guys with just how life has been in general. So we did go on Instagram, asked you guys to ask us some questions. That way we can just chat throughout this video and just kind of like update you guys with what we've been up to. And yeah.
I feel like we haven't done this in a long time.
I know. Do you want to tell them? So okay, so basically guys, if you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Blanca Yvette and I do post videos here on my main channel. I also have a vlog channel for you guys. Karina also has a YouTube channel and an Instagram, TikTok. She has all social medias. I will link them down below for you guys so you guys can go show her some love and subscribe to her channel. So yeah, let's get started.
If I ever decide to post.
So let's get started with our food. So we went to this place called Tatsu Ramen and they have the best freaking ramen in the world. They're located on Melrose and also in, I think, Beverly Hills, Burbank area.
No, that's like Santa Monica,
Hollywood.
Like Santa Monica. I don't even know.
But it's bomb. So I got the chicken here, and I put so much freaking sriracha and lemon on mine because I just love sriracha.
I'm excited. I brought a little spoon so I could do it, but cheers.
So a little update. Yesterday we were going through a freaking crisis because we couldn't freaking set up. It was so mean. People were being so mean to me. They were like, girl, we're used to this because you always do this shit. And I know I always do it, but it's like because I'm so used to like recording and uploading on the same day that I need to stop doing that. Like I need to record, edit, and then have it ready the day before and then already just put live. Yeah. But me, I'm so used to just creating content like that same day that it's clearly not working out for me. But yesterday I was prepared. We had a good vlog. It was ready to go and then my laptop decided to like act up on me.
Stupid.
So whoever's sending me negative vibes, I hope you fucking like swallow your tongue because that's some negative energy over here.
I feel like I handled yesterday very well though. Like I wasn't like, you know how I usually get that I'm like,
because I was pissed.
Yeah, but I feel like I was kind of like, well, there's nothing I can do. Like I'm literally trying everything I could do, and I feel like usually I'm like, oh my god, it's my fault, you know, like. Yeah.
I was so frustrated that I was just like, I think once I made the decision that I was not gonna post it anymore, that was when you were like, okay, you know, we're good.
Like I could breathe.
Because she was stressing, I was stressing. We were both trying to figure it out, and nothing was happening.
Even today, when I got here, it was still fucking loading.
Yeah. I told them this morning, I was like, update. I'm still loading, and nothing happened.
I went home last night, I told her. I left it uploading, hopefully it does. I got here today, it was at fucking 70%, and it was there all night. Okay. So, let's go to some questions and see what everybody's been up to. Fun.
What is the 411?
Damn, do you remember when you used to call 411?
Yes, bitch.
We used to call 411 and ask. I used to do it for like Sam's Pizza.
Yeah, the phone numbers?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they'll be like, I'll connect you. And
we're fucking old. I'm gonna... Where's the update about the laptop? I know. So I actually went today to go get a laptop. And Apple didn't have any with the memory that I needed. So I'm going to have to go online and order one. In order for me to be able to... I for sure need a new laptop though. Like Karina's always asking me to like empty it out. And I have a lazy. Like, I don't even store my YouTube videos on the laptop. It's just, it's so slow because my files all download in 4K. So
it takes up a lot of space.
While Karina enjoys her ramen, I'm going to update you guys on my scary story time that I was telling you guys about. Did I tell you about what happened? I did, right?
What?
About my sister's house?
No.
About que nos asustaron?
Shut the fuck up.
I did.
No, you didn't. Well, I haven't seen you. I wasn't. No, I feel like we've been literally on work mode because, well, yesterday was obviously Monday. And it was literally...
But when we went last time, remember I told you that my mom felt que alguien le quitó la cobija?
No.
I didn't tell you?
No.
Oh my god, I thought I fucking told you, bitch. Okay, so I was back at home. I was in Stockton, and this was the weekend that we all went. Wait, did you go this weekend? Wait, you were there every weekend. I'm there.
Yeah. And then I go when you're not there.
Yeah.
So then I'm sure.
It was my mom's birthday.
Yeah,
because
I was there.
My mom invited you and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So, we went for my mom's birthday, and we were getting ready to come to Stockton, and we were already, like, it was already nighttime. We were in bed, and we were getting ready for us to come back home. So I don't know if I was, like, in between my sleep of knowing that, like, I had to come home, that, like, I really didn't get to sleep, but we were gonna leave at 4 in the morning. Okay, so I was laying down, I was sleeping, and all of a sudden, like, as I'm, like, getting into a deep sleep, like, I don't think I experienced sleep paralysis because I feel like I would know. But I was, like, in a deep sleep, and then as I'm getting ready to sleep, I felt like somebody went like this to me. Like wake up, like, tapping me on my shoulder. So, no sé si me quedé con el pensamiento de que, like, somebody was gonna wake me up so I can leave. That I was like, was it Ulises? So then I turned, and then I looked at Ulises, and then I was like, why is Ulises sleeping? And who touched me? What the fuck, you know? So I was tripping. I was like, okay, let me just, like, not think about it. So, me, the type of person that I am, guys, like, I do not, like, anytime that I feel like I like, hear anything or feel anything, like, I never pay any attention to it because I am not about to bring those negative vibes into my home. I'm miedosa as fuck. I just pretend, even like when the stuff was happening at the other house, remember, like, we were just like, no, it's not happening, like, nothing's going on.
You know what I find crazy though is que you're miedosa, but I feel like we're the same way because if we hear a noise outside, we'll run outside to see what it is. But why? Like, we're scary, but we'll be like, no, there's a noise, let me go find out what it is. Like, why are we like that?
I don't know, and it's crazy because I'm more likely to go into a scene than Ulises is. Anytime that there's something going on, like, I hear something, I will not wake up Ulises. Like, I'll get up and I'll go check myself. Like, I don't know why I'm like that, but I don't know if it's the instant reaction of thinking that I need to go and protect. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe.
Like, protection mode, like, kicks in. But, I don't know. So, I'm super miedosa, and that happened. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'm just tripping. So, then I'm going back to sleep. And then as I'm closing my eyes, it happens again. Then I was like, what the fuck? And I can physically feel somebody grabbing me like this, Karina. Like,
and you don't think it's like a dream? Like a vivid dream?
We're gonna say it's a vivid dream.
Okay.
We're gonna say that it was a vivid dream. Okay, so then I was like, okay, blah, 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 whatever. So I ended up going to sleep, and then it ended up being about 5 a.m. and I had to already get up so we can come to Stockton. I mean, to LA. So then I pretend like nothing happened. I'm minding my own business. I'm just driving. I don't mention it to nobody. I don't say anything. I'm just gonna pretend like nothing happened, just like I always do. Not that it happens a lot, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like things happen and they continue to happen if you keep continuing to think about those things, you know?
Yeah.
So then we're in the car, and then we're driving, and we're, like, already, like, halfway through the car, right? And then my mom, she's like, se me hace que me vino a visitar tu abuela anoche. And then I was like, what
the fuck?
And my grandma died 2 years ago, okay? Like, she didn't come to visit. She didn't come to the party. I was like, what, Mom? I was like, ¿qué? And then she's like,
it was the weekend of her birthday.
Yes. She's like, se me hace que me vino a decir happy birthday. You know? And then I was like, ¿por qué? And then she's like, alguien me quitó la cobija anoche. And she's like, nothing. She's just like, she just took the blanket off. I was like, at what time? It was the same time that somebody woke me up, bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. So then I was like,
visited you.
Well, I told my mom it wasn't my birthday. So I told her, I was like, Mom, stop. I was like, because somebody, like, literally touched me yesterday. I was like, they literally, like, tapped my shoulder. I was like, don't play like that. And then she was like, no, really. She's like, de verdad, like, alguien me quitó la cobija. Like, I felt like somebody just snatched the fucking blanket off of me.
Oh my God.
I was like, well, my grandma wouldn't do that. Like, I know she wouldn't just come and scare you. But she said that she didn't feel a negative energy. But then my mom, she's very, like, she doesn't get scared easily. She's just like, oh, well, somebody pulled my legs. Oh, somebody said hi, or I felt a shadow. And I'm like, I don't know if it's a Mexican thing or what. Is your mom like that? Your grandma?
No, I don't think so. I don't think.
She just doesn't care.
I feel like my grandma's like that, but not my mom. My mom's hella scary.
Yeah. Well, she just doesn't care, because this happens to her a lot. Actually, my mom, she always feels things and people, and
she laughs about it.
She thinks it's funny.
Like, she laughs about it.
But then again, she's not scared. So I feel like maybe that's why. But she says that she can sense that it's, like, a good presence, that it's not like a bad presence. So I don't know if she just senses things, but I told her that happened to me, okay? So then I was tripping. I called my sister and I was like, your fucking house is haunted. Like, what the fuck? My sister was like, you're fucking stupid. You're a haunted bitch. And then I was like, thanks. And then she's like, I've never experienced shit and I live here, you know? And I was like, okay. So then 2 days later, they scared my dad.
Shut the fuck up. What? How?
He was in the laundry room. He was in the laundry room and he said that he felt like somebody was behind him. Vividly. That his pelitos, like, he's bald. Y que he felt his pelos que se le pararon. He felt somebody's energy and that he got chills all over his body.
Did somebody move out in the area or something? Like, they've lived there for so long and they've never felt anything and all of a sudden?
No, bitch. I feel like they felt stuff, especially my dad, but I just feel like it's never happened to my sister. And then it happened in this upstairs room where I used to sleep.
Yeah.
By Jalen, and you know where Jalen's room. So he felt it in the laundry room. My mom felt it by the loft, and then I felt it in Jalen's room. So it was obviously all upstairs, and it was all happening upstairs. So Jaylene, she's been really into crystals lately. And then I told her, I was like, look, like, I know there's a lot of people who definitely, like, are into crystals, and I don't even want to get into this subject because there's people who are very spiritual and passionate about crystals and everything, and I don't want to offend anybody, but I feel like you have to know what type of crystals you're bringing into your home, and you have to know how to, like, cleanse them. And I feel like it's a people's negative energies attached to those.
Yes, and people sell them, you know, so their energies or wherever they're at, people, like, at a store pass by them and touch them, and their energy goes into the crystal, you know? That's...
And not that I'm saying that has anything to do with the crystals, but that was the first thing that I thought about. And she has hella crystals. She has like 100 crystals.
Oh, shit.
So I told Jalen, and then Jalen was like, you're crazy. She's like, you're crazy, Tia Blanca. She's like, I've been using crystals for a long time. I cleansed them all. It's not my crystals. And I was like, okay. So I just didn't even, like, I just pretended like it wasn't happening. I was like, whatever. But my dad, that weekend was the weekend of Halloween. And that's why he came. He wasn't supposed to come for Halloween.
Oh, yeah, because everybody was here.
Yeah. So because everybody was here, he was like, no me voy a quedar solo en la casa. He's like, yo no me voy a quedar solo.
That's what you would do.
Yeah. He's like, yo no me voy a quedar solo. My dad, a grown-ass man, was like, yo no me voy a quedar solo en la casa.
Damn. Well, I'm staying away from your sister's house.
I don't know what it is, but who takes care of your guys' kids while we're being boss moms? I feel like a lot of people are always wondering where Adelie's at, Karina.
I know. I feel like everybody's always like, where's Adelie? Where's Adelie?
Yeah, so actually, for those of you guys who do not know, my mom, she's been staying with us for quite some time now. And she's usually the one that watches my kids. And she will also sometimes watch Adelie. So Adelie's already 5. So she's going to be 5 actually this week.
Yeah, she'll be 5
this coming week. So Adelie, she's very independent. She's a very independent little girl. Like, she helps my mom, if anything, with Max and Camila. Like, she keeps them entertained, and like, she loves being with my mom. She calls her grandma. Like, she loves her.
You want to know the funniest thing ever?
What?
My mom, because Adelie understands Spanish and she says some words. The other day she was singing Ya Supérame, and my dad was like, who taught her that? I was like, I don't know. Don't look at me. But my mom goes, how do you talk to your grandma in LA? Because she calls her grandma. And she was like, who, my grandma Delmira? She's like, yeah. She's like, well, she understands me. And I speak a little bit of Spanish, but it was cute that she was like, my mom said, your grandma in LA, she right away knew who it was.
That it was my mom?
I was like, that's so cute.
Yeah, no, she loves her.
Yes.
And there's also times when, obviously, Yvette and Karina live together. And Karina will be here at the house, and Yvette will be like at home, like, I don't know, creating content, doing YouTube videos, working, doing what she's doing. And she'll actually stay with Adelie at home. Shout
out to her. They're best friends. They're both Sagittarius, so they get along.
Yes, no, her and Adelie, they're like literally besties. Like, it's the cutest thing. And she's always telling Karina, like, I'm gonna use your daughter and I'm gonna put her on TikTok and we're gonna be TikTok famous together.
Like, go ahead. So yeah, usually it's Edelmira helping me, or I bring her to work sometimes, but I'm not super busy. She plays with the kids anyways, so I have her here. And then I do co-parent. And then my family, yes, she also has dad, so she is with her dad. And then my family does ask for her. Right now, Adelie's not going to school, so we have the liberty and the flexibility to be able to have her in Stockton and LA. You know, my parents are very like, si te podemos ayudar, te vamos a ayudar, so take advantage of it. Like, I'll be like, no, she's not leaving. They're like, please, like, we miss her, please. You know, it was a hard transition moving out here and all my family's out there. So as much as I can let my daughter be over there with her family, I'm gonna let her. You know, I go out there a lot.
Yep.
So
we're out there a lot.
Yeah.
We go to Stockton a lot. It might not seem like we aren't out there a lot, but we go like
especially for like holiday seasons and stuff. I feel like I have a big family, so there's always something going on, and it's like, how am I gonna miss it? And it's so easy, you know, for me to go, so why not?
But how has that transition been, Kari, for you? Like, you know, having obviously Adelie over there and your family, and then you being here.
I feel like, well, I tell you, there's weeks that it hits hard. That, you know, I'm a very family like oriented person, but it does help a lot that I live with Yvette, because, you know, like, she keeps me company. But this bitch left to Mexico
for a week,
for like a week and a half, and I was literally by myself because Adelie was with her dad, and a bitch was going through it. I was going through it, and I was like, oh my god. And
she
I
was
like,
going through it when she texted me, and she's like, can I come to your house and just be there for a little bit?
Yeah.
Because
like, literally, it was either I was with Yari or Blanca or with my other friend Denise, and literally I was with them all the time, because yes, I like being alone, don't get me wrong, but there's times where I was like alone, and then my family had a party. It was my niece's birthday, and they were all together, and I was like, and Blanca's like, why didn't you tell me? You could have gone. I was like, it was during the week. She's like, Karina, communication.
I tell her all the time, she makes her life so like hard for herself because, you know, she has the flexibility of working with, you know, me. And like anything she needs, like, she knows that she can do whatever she wants, but she's also very good with like making sure that like I'm okay and that I'm taken care of. That I feel like she also worries to make sure that, like, you know, my schedule's gonna be okay, we don't have a work overload or anything like that. And anytime, like, I was like, I don't know when it was, I think it was your cousin's birthday. I was like, Karina, why aren't you at your cousin's birthday? Yeah, I was like, why aren't you at your cousin's birthday? And then she's like, well, it's because, I was like, Karina, you could have went. I was like, you could have just said something to me. You could have flown out there. Like, you could have just left to Stockton and you could have been there, and that's it. We didn't have a crazy week this week. She's like, I know, but like, I didn't even think about it. I'm like, you're crazy, you know? I was like, I can't tell you, like, I can't tell her, like, I don't know what her schedule is like, you know. She needs to be able to communicate with me and tell me, like, hey, this is what's going on. But I feel like she, I don't know, she just loves me too much.
I'm just weird, you know. But I feel like the hardest thing is obviously like my daughter not being with me all the time, because there'll be times where I'm like, okay, I need my kid, but I can't be, you know, selfish.
Yeah.
But right now she has the flexibility that she can go back and forth, because when, you know, she starts school, she's gonna be solely with me, and then whatever. But, you know, I feel like I need to get to the point where I need to stop going to Stockton so often. You know, I need to let it go. But I mean, I can't let go of my family.
You and I both.
But you know, there's times where I do get homesick, and it's not so much like home; it's more like family sick. Like, I miss my sisters, even though they don't like me. I'm kidding, but no, I mean, it's getting better. You know, we've almost been out here for 2 years, and we've survived. So.
2 years, Karina. How does it feel?
Feels good. It feels amazing.
Oh my god, we made it. They say that if you don't make it in the first year, like,
what?
Oh, is that marriage? Or is that in marriage? Or is that in marriage? I forgot. I thought it was like the first year. If you don't make it throughout the first year, because the first year is always the hardest.
Like it's when it's like a big change like that, no?
Yeah.
So we made it.
Couldn't have made it without each other, Karina.
Yes.
Okay. And they said, Miguel, why do you guys keep doing your little secret handshake?
Are you jealous?
Well, are you jealous, bitch, in case you're watching?
Yeah.
Let's see what other questions they asked. Miss Thang needs to go on a couple of dates. Is she not ready for that yet? So we got a lot of questions about Karina, obviously, and how she's been and how life has been now that you're single, and like, are you dating anyone? Are you?
Oh my god.
How are you feeling? Omi puts her on the spot. Every time you got a little
I know.
Huh?
I'm like, this is the hot seat. So, I am single. You guys know that. Regarding dating, right now I'm not dating. I feel like I'm gonna give it its time. When it comes, it's for me.
She's not rushing anything.
No, I'm not rushing anything. And I just feel like, you know, it takes time for you to learn to love yourself, you know, to heal from certain situations. And yeah, I mean, I tried to talk to somebody, and I mean, it was well, but it just wasn't my time. So I just feel like if it comes for me, it's for me, and if it doesn't, it doesn't.
I just feel like she's not trying to force anything. Like, and that's like the best thing that I feel like she can do for herself. And I'm glad that, in a sense, like, anytime she feels confused about something, I've kind of been there already, and you guys already know with like past videos that I've posted, that I feel like I can kind of reassure her, like, you know,
yeah,
things are gonna happen at their own time, and don't rush things. Love yourself first, and focus your energy on you, because the moment you start trying to find something to fill your emptiness, you know,
I don't know how people like date right away after they get out of a relationship, especially a long one, because it's like, did you even give yourself time to like
get over it,
get over everything? And it's like, I feel like, you know, there's certain things in life I don't want anymore, and I just feel like I'm not gonna settle for what I don't want. I feel like the next time that I actually like want to try, it's literally gonna be like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to explain, especially when you're in a relationship for such a long time. You have to give yourself time to like, you know, heal and be okay, because you don't want to go into another relationship and then bring your past into it, or hold on to something. Like, it's not fair to you, it's not fair to the person. And I feel like if you just got a relationship, the last thing you want to do is jump into another one, because you obviously haven't healed.
Yeah, and being scared too of like getting hurt again, or going through the same cycle. And
I feel like that's the biggest thing, is that I'm just scared to like get hurt or hurt somebody, like
because you haven't fully healed yourself.
And it's just like, I'd rather give myself time and then me be like, okay, yes, I'm ready, than oh, I talked to somebody, it didn't work out, oh my god, I wasn't ready, I wasted my time, I wasted their time, and that's that, you know. So
and that doesn't also necessarily mean that she's not over the situation. It's just she needs to be able to heal herself internally from everything that ever happened, or any issues that she's working through, you know.
No,
I relationships are hard.
They're so hard, and I feel like even friendships, when you break up with people, it's hard too, you know. But I feel like there's a lot of things in life. It's not just the relationship I was in. There's a lot of things that I needed to like figure out and make myself happy and worry about myself and my daughter, because that's like the main thing. And it's like I needed to put myself first before everybody else. So eventually, with time, it'll happen, you know.
Okay, let's do a juicy one then.
Oh my god.
Best sex of your life: when, where, why, and with who?
Are you answering it too? Oh my god,
I don't have very many options.
Oh wait, what are you trying to tell me?
Oh. I'm like,
oh my god, I'm trying to think.
Whoa, it got hot in here. Sorry, Karina. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, best sex of my life.
Best sex of my life is with my husband, obviously. He's the best I've ever had, and that's why I married him. Because sí me comí la torta antes del recreo, so I had to make sure that it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what that saying is, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, you were like, oh, you were me thinking about who, where, when, why.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I don't think I'm gonna expose myself.
Okay.
I feel like
not even a location. A wild location night.
A wild location night? I don't think it was wild. Like the location, it was like basic.
Okay, where?
A hotel room?
Oh, okay. They needed the extra space. They needed the leg room.
This little ankle situation stopped me from doing everything.
Well, why did something happen, Karina?
Oh my god. Okay, so what were we doing that day? Was it Friday? Yeah, it was a Friday.
It was a Friday. Lisa's family was gonna come down.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry.
Miguel came down. Yeah, so she was doing laundry, and we were gonna all go to eat at Applebee's. So it was Miguel, Yvette, me, Karina, and Eric, and then Blanca and Ulises. We were all gonna go eat at Applebee's, and just drink and eat, you know, like just chill.
It was just late. It was like 10 o'clock, so we were just trying to like do something.
So we go to Applebee's, we get there, and they're like, it's an hour and a half wait, and we can't guarantee you guys will sit because we close like at 12 or something. I don't know what. Basically, they couldn't guarantee us a table. So we called Blanca, and Blanca's like, well, we have the kids, so we're just not gonna go, you know, like it's late. And we're like, okay. So this
bitch blamed it on me, okay?
Yeah, it was her fault. Because if I would have went to Applebee's, I would have been fine, okay? So then we're in the car, and then me, Yvette, and Miguel are in the back seat, and then Eric's driving, then Karina. And then, I don't know, somebody was like, let's go out. And I was like, Okay, down. And it's funny because before we were wearing regular clothes. I was wearing biker shorts and a t-shirt. Yvette was too. And Miguel in the garage, because we had our suitcases. Why do we have suitcases? I don't even remember why we had suitcases. Basically, our suitcases were in the fucking car. And Miguel goes, well, change down here. Change. Like, change right now. So if we do go out, you guys are ready already. So we're fucking in the fucking garage changing. Because we're like, we're not going to come home. He didn't even let us go upstairs to our apartment. He's like, change here. And we're like, okay. So we changed. And I even wanted to go upstairs to change my shoes. I told him, can I just go upstairs to put my fucking Air Force Ones on? He was like, no, wear those. Like, we're not going upstairs. We're going to take too long. Yeah. And I was like, okay.
So she was wearing Alexander McQueen's.
And they're thick, you know, like they have a platform on them. So then we were at Applebee's. Okay, we're like, okay, no. And then they're like, let's go out. And then Miguel's like, let's go to WeHo, to West Hollywood. And then we're like, no, let's go to Santa Monica. So then we're like, okay, let's go to Santa
already
Monica.
cursed with fucking Santa Monica, first of all. I don't even know why she goes over there
I
anymore.
have another bruise from Santa Monica on a fucking scooter. Yeah, long story. So then, I'm gonna do a fucking video of all my caídas.
No, because this is the thing that I tell her. I'm like, dude, like, why don't you do story times of your videos? Like, people would love to just listen to you fucking, like, talk about the nonsense that happens.
Activities. So then, we're like, okay, we're going out. Let's go out. So we're like, okay, whatever. So then we're like, let's stop at a liquor store and get alcohol on our way over there. And Eric was being our DD. He's like, I'm not going to drink. We're like, okay, good. You know, like, we have a DD. Yeah. So then where we fucked up is we stopped at the gas station and we got buzz balls. Every time I've drank a buzz ball, and then I go out, if I, like, stay home and, like, at a party, that's cool. But every time I go out, it ends up with some bullshit. It's like a Four Loko, basically. So we chugged a buzz ball, and then we're drinking, like, this is not alcohol, by the way. I think I should drink alcohol. And then, I don't know, we're just drinking and drinking. So then we went to one bar, and then went to another bar, and then we stopped at we went back to the bar, and we're just taking shots. And I don't know why I decided just to get drunk. Like, I was just like, let's fuck it. You know, I haven't went out in LA because we usually don't go out, you know? So I got drunk. Point is, you know, we all got drunk. Me and Yvette were drunk. We were fun. There's a TikTok, there's a Reels. You all can watch it how it went. So then we're leaving because we're all drunk. So our car's kind of far. So we're walking, and Yvette's recording me. Okay, she recorded the fall.
I know, that's sus. Let me find out if I can push
Miguel
you.
was like, bitch, you fucking pushed her. She's like, Kari, I didn't, right?
Let me find out.
So then we're walking, and Yvette's recording me. And I vividly remember telling her, bitch, stop recording me. She's like, no, you're being fun. You're drunk. And I was like, Yvette, stop recording me. She's like, but I love you, Kari. And I'm like, stop recording me. So then there's a step. So there's a step, and it's like this steep. And I'm turned around talking to Yvette, but I'm still walking. And I walk, thinking it's straight, and I fucking fall. And I break the fall with my face. And Miguel was like, your face! And I was like, you know, I was hoping there was nothing wrong on my face. I know, I'm like, I don't care. And then Miguel's like, get up. Miguel and Yvette run to pick me up. And in that moment, I say, something's wrong with my leg. Something's wrong with my leg. And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I can't get up. And then they see my leg, and it's like my ankle, it's all fucked up. So they're like carrying me to the car and stuff. And we didn't go to the ER that night because I was drunk, and I didn't want to get there and then be like, oh, you know. So I waited till the next day to go to the ER. But basically, I have a fractured ankle, and I think it's like the ligament in my pinky toe is fractured too. So I have 2 fractures, but they're minor. It's been almost 5 weeks. Almost 5 weeks. I could walk now on my boot. Yes. And I could walk on my actual foot now.
She took a shower today?
Yes. Bitch, really? Don't shower. No, so I would have to shower, but I would have to, like, take a bath. So I would have to sit down because I couldn't put pressure on my foot at all. So today I finally was able to take a fucking shower standing up, and it felt so good. I was so happy. And, like, I've been able to walk on my actual foot now, and a bitch is back. But I have to take it slow.
Pobrecita, dude. She was going through it.
Yeah, I feel like that's why I was so emotional last week, because I'm the type of person that I do not like to ask people to do stuff for me. I hate it. And Yvette and Miguel and Blanca were literally doing everything for me, and I hated it. Like, I would just sit
she
there.
went from the assistant to the being assistant.
Yes. I would sit there, and then Yvette's like, what do you need? I was like, nothing. She's like, bitch, you better fucking tell me. And I was like, I don't need anything.
Yeah.
Karina, just talk. And I'd be like, no. Like, it was very, very hard.
Yeah, it
like,
was a lot. That's the thing, me telling you, but like, why can't this fucking happen to you?
Who's ever sending their bad vibes
I
this
know.
way? Like, keep them, okay? I hope you fucking choke and shit.
I was just like, Karina, why you? Especially because I already knew that when Karina feels like life's just not working out, she doesn't tend to know how to remain very positive. So like, I already knew that her fall was going to affect her emotionally, mentally, physically. Everything was just going to be a lot for her to handle. So that's why when I saw her, I was like, Karina.
I know, and it's funny because
like,
I feel like she was the one that was like, why? And my sisters were like, por pendeja? Like, nobody was like, everybody was like, dude, like,
everybody was like, you're just stupid, why the fuck? And to me it was just like, Karina, what happened? Like, how did this even happen? Now what are we gonna do? What are like, first I took her to the ER and I was like, they need to like check you, and we need to make sure that you're gonna be covered. Like, it was like a whole thing, like her insurance and making sure that her, like, everything was transferred out here. And then like, I was trying to make sure that she was okay. And then obviously because she works with me and she's, you know, she needs an income, you know, like she wasn't able to work anymore. So then I was like, okay, well, we're gonna need to find you something to keep yourself still moving, because I knew that she was not gonna be able to just be at home chilling.
Hell no. I was
she would have been fucking going crazy, you know?
Yeah, I'm not a person who just like can lay there. I mean, I used to be, but not anymore. Like, I would lay there and they're like, you need a rest, and I was like, I can't. Like, me laying here, me sitting here, I feel like
we were icing her and she was getting frustrated. She was like, I'll get it. And I'm like, Karina, sit down. Like, we will get the fucking ice for you.
And even my parents were like, we're getting Adelie, like, we're gonna pick her up, like, you can't take care of her. And I'm like, yeah, I can. They're like, no, you can't. Like, just let us help you. Like, everybody, the main thing was like, let us help you, and I was like, I hate it here.
But now she's back. She's been officially back at work for like this, for pretty much this whole week, and she's been moving. We had a photo shoot, and she took off her crutches and she was like walking back and forth from the photo shoot.
I went to Stockton and I left my crutches here. I was like, I'm not taking them. If I need them, I'll buy new ones or something. I was like, but I'm not taking them. I can do this shit. Even at the airport, I got VIP. I didn't tell you.
No, you didn't.
No. So I get to the airport and I'm like, I wonder if I can get a wheelchair, because LAX is huge. So I was like, okay, like, let me see. So then I got a friend of the line, like at TSA. I don't have to wait in line.
Period. We're all gonna just carry a boot.
I know, a boot. And I was texting Denise and I told her, dude, I was like, I feel so bad. La viejita who's pushing me, but it's like, I need to be pushing her. But no, it was cool, you know, like I actually flew this time with my boot and stuff. So I was literally trying, then I had a family party and I was walking. Like, I've just been trying to like live my normal life. So we're back and better, you know?
That's good.
So, like,
happy for you guys.
We're doing good. Thank you.
What did we learn from this situation?
Not to wear Alexander McQueen. And get drunk. I wasn't even wearing heels. Everybody thinks I was wearing heels, but I wasn't. That's the sad part. But I mean, the night was fun, but it wasn't worth it. You know?
Yes. Had so many good questions, guys. We had so many good questions, but a lot of them were like definitely like just updates about like kind of what we've been doing and what we've been up to. But just to kind of let you guys know, obviously with work we've been great, you know. We've just been trying to live life. Like, I feel like since we've been here in LA, we're finally like in the time where we're comfortable, where we're like okay, where like schedules are okay. And obviously we're gonna have those moments where it's a little hard and, you know, we're doubtful. Like, I'm a very anxious person. My anxiety and stress levels have been literally like through the roof. But I don't know, I feel like we've just been trying to like be here for each other. And like at the end of the day, like the people that we have here right now that, you know, moved from Stockton to here, and we've all just been trying to like be here for each other and understand like we made a big change, but it was for the good. I feel like,
you know, it's crazy how we've been out here for almost 2 years, but it's finally kicking in because we're finally settled in. Like, we're finally like living a normal life out here, and it's not like before that we had so much shit to do that we couldn't even live in the moment. But like now we're living in the moment.
Now we're doing stuff. Like the other day I was like, Karina, I'm gonna take you out. Where do you want to go? And then she was like, oh my god, okay. And then she got ready. We all got ready. We had like a little girls' night. Well, the girl joined us too, but we had like a little girls' night. And I was like telling her, like, we just need to start doing things that we would normally do. Like when we're in Stockton, it's crazy because we're asira. Like, we're doing this, we're going to the dinner, we're going to this, we're going to this place, we're going to that place. And then here we're like home, work, home, work, home, work. So it's like, I told her, we need to just start finding our favorite places. We start going to our favorite places. If we want to go to we went to the movies the other day.
It was so fun.
Like, we've just been doing stuff that we normally do. And we found a cute little movie theater nearby where we live. So like, it's starting to feel like we're finding our places that feel like home for us.
Yes.
And I feel like that's like number one rule, like just finding those places that feel good. And like, even like your parents, like they've been coming, like your mom and dad came not too long ago. And
I feel like your sisters have been coming.
Visiting.
My other sister came 3 times and the other one came twice. Like, my niece came to visit me. Like, a lot of our families are coming out here as opposed to us going that way. So,
and it makes you like appreciate and like miss them more. Like, I know that like the ideal life would obviously be for us to have our families like together and stuff, but we're only 5 freaking hours of like, imagine
an
like
hour flight.
Our families that left Mexico and shit, like,
that's why I tell my family all the time, because they're like, you really left? And I'm like, dude, it's not like I'm on the other side of the fucking, like, country. I'm literally 4.5, 5 hours away.
I want her to tell Karina, like, let's move to Texas. She's like, let's go. I was like,
down.
I'll sell my house here in Texas and fucking get me like a way nicer house. We'll all fit in there. Okay, we will fit in a nice house in freaking Texas.
But I feel like it's finally feeling like home, and we're finally settling in, and we're
happy. Good, life's good. Life's great. We're in happy places. I'm proud of Karina and how far she's came, and just her growth in general, and us just being here for each other and our families, and us just trying to be consistent and like figure out this whole like life and stuff. But life gets hard. Like, I don't want you guys to think that it's all like happy and dandy all the time over here, because it's been a tough couple of years for us too, but we've just tried to remain positive and just
be here for each other.
Yeah, for sure. But this video is already super long. I hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang with us. Also, guys, my Michoacan new merch is actually going to be dropping on Friday. It's going to be for pre-order only, just because Michoacan and Jalisco are literally like the states that fly. So I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance. Like, I'm going to specially make them for the specific people that are going to be pre-ordering these. We're also going to be restocking the agave color, which is that really pretty like blue color. I'm from Michoacan. Miss Karina over here is from Sinaloa. So represent, guys. Make sure you guys pick up your sweaters for the holidays. I cannot wait. So I will see you guys on the website on Friday. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys also hit that like button and that subscribe button before you guys leave. And somebody's calling. I will see you guys on my next video. Love you guys.